Hi, I'm Eric Morris, and today we're going to talk about preparations. When I was at the Actors Studio, Lee Strasberg used to say all the time, he used to say that acting is 95% preparation. And I totally agree with that 100%. If you're prepared to act, you can, and if you're not, you can't. Okay, what are preparations? Preparations are necessary for getting ready to act. For example, the actor uses exercises and techniques so that he can liberate his instrument and become accessible, affectable, risible, and expressive. For example, there are numerous relaxation exercises. Logi, which is one that I use with great success, ragdoll, deep breathing, tensing and relaxing, and those are just a few of the many relaxation exercises I have dealing with tension. Another category of preparations are relationship preparations, and these are very important because they are preparations that get you involved with the other actor. In every scene in a film or in a play, the relationship between two actors, two characters, are very important. So there are a number of relationship preparations that get the actor ready to get involved selflessly in the relationship with the other actor. Another category of preparations are ego preparations. Now this is a very, very important area. I've been teaching classes for 50 years, and I can say with total confidence that most obstacles, blocks, inhibitions, tension are the result of an actor's insufficient sense of himself, self-worth, his ego, his self-esteem, his sense of entitlement. Therefore, there are numerous preparations that I've come up with that I use in class to help the actor to elevate his sense of self-worth and self-esteem and the permission to act. And some of those preparations are very simple. It's just for the actor to count his God-given blessings. I'm attractive, I'm intelligent, I'm talented, I've had some success in my work, and also your accomplishments. It's like a personal resume that you tell yourself about the things you've done that makes you feel better about yourself and gives you permission to go ahead and act. Vulnerability is another category of preparations, and a very important one. An actor must be vulnerable, affectable in terms of external stimulus and internal stimulus, and must be prepared to be affected by what he's working for in a scene. And there's a large category of exercises I use in this area. One exercise is talking to or about things that make you vulnerable. You can talk to in an empty room, you can talk to God, you can talk to the atmosphere, or you can talk to a classroom full of people. Talking about things that are important and elevate your vulnerability. Or you can do imaginary monologues to people put them in a chair. They don't have to be there, of course. An imaginary monologue means you're talking to somebody as if they were there, talking about things that would definitely make you feel vulnerable in terms of your relationship to that person and the content of what you're talking about. Then I have another exercise which it works very well. It's called the coffin monologue. It's done by talking to an imaginary person as if they were dead. They can actually be alive, or they can be dead. And the idea is to tell them all the things you feel you were unable to express to them while they were alive. That also raises your vulnerability to a very high level, and it allows you to work for choices that will affect your vulnerable state. Almost all of the instrumental preparational exercises are in my books, No Acting Please, Being and Doing, and there's a whole list categorically of these exercises in irreverent acting. Now I want to make it clear that I'm not trying to sell you my books. Borrow them from a friend, go to the library, they're on Kindle, they're all over the place where you can get them without having to buy them. Now I wrote these books specifically to help actors to prepare and function and use the process. And acting is a process, you know.